In this video, we'll look at how to apply the Lot Grader 3D points option to the grading plan. First thing we do is select the Lot Designer Points option under the Lot Tools ribbon menu. And that should launch the application. Now, before we get started, we need to check that the alignment is the one we want. You can select other alignments. If you do, you have to check the reference objects because they could be named differently. So it's always good to have them, named more or less the same so you can identify it quickly as the proposed ground. So we'll go with Street A. The lot line layer filter, this is handy to have so we can select the lot lines without selecting anything else. And we can also select some of the pre-made design scenarios here. In this particular case, we'll make a brand new design scenario with a 15-meter split. So we go ahead and clear, and we're going to add 3 points. So the very first point will be the start point of the lot line, and then we're going to use that last point as a elevation and the end point of the lot line. The reference type can be either a surface or a profile to get the grade. Surfaces are good for corridors and that kind of thing. Profiles are good if you don't have a corridor. So we'll just stick with no corridor. You could select different objects depending on what you want to assign as that front lot corner elevation. The last point, in this case, it's going to use a by grade reference type. And the end point is going to use another by grade, and will come up 2% and maybe down 3% in this particular case. So again, describing the points is good for stylizing them. So I like to stick with a standard here. So front lot corner, the split, and the rear. Okay, so the offset on the front will be 0, the grade 0. The delta in this case, 0.17. above the road centerline grade for that particular lot and right-of-way style. The offset for the split, we're going to use 15 meters at 2%, delta of 0. And the rear is just going to simply put it on the rear lot. So we're going to say 0, and we're going to say minus 3%, and a delta of 0 again. So that is how easy it is to do the design. And so we'll just say split 15 meter and hit save. So now we've got it for next time. The only thing you have to check is to make sure the alignment and the profile match the grading that you want to perform. So once that's set, we can go ahead and process lot grades. We can select these lots here and hit enter, and it creates the points. So there's our grading plan with the front lot corner at 0.17 above centerline at that point, a 15-meter split at 2%, and a rear lot at 3% down. So that's a quick way to set up these lots. If we want to do a walkout back here, it's as simple as picking our walkout with swale. We've already got it preset. We can check to make sure the alignment and the profile is correct, and then process lot grade. So it should go fairly quickly, especially if you're using it for initial rough grading. You can put in lot grading points very quickly and build surfaces from that. So with that, this video shows you how quickly we can set up some preliminary grades using Lot Line Designer points option.